What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, it's about 6 p.m. I don't even know what day it is. I just know what time it is. That's real talk. I don't know what the fuck time it is, man. But look, I'm out here on the porch just chilling. Perfect timing whatsoever. I'm talking about nice. No mosquitoes, no nobody. It ain't nobody around me. I'm just looking at the ocean, watching these cars go by, motorcycles go by, horses, lawnmowers. Man, these folks ride everything over here. I can't make this shit up. Man, these folks ride some shit. You be like, God damn. But anyway, it is what it is. Man, I just had about 20 people come by the house. You know, over here, it's that time of year again. It's basketball season. So if you're a foreigner or somebody, who they think, they looking for sponsors. I gave them a little something. That's just a way of me paying my taxes. When you pay your taxes, that's my way of networking with the community. So they get to know you and you get to know them. Uh, yeah, right now, we have some people over doing a little work on the property. Plumbing, a little painting. I got some steps need to be put in the property. That was long overdue. But most importantly, though, man, I got a lot of landscaping to do. So we'll get to that landscaping, here a little later. Uh, yeah, just out here, just watching, listening to these waves crash. You know, no mosquitoes. Perfect time. I tried to smoke me a cigar last night. Right, it was cool, but I was rushing. You know what I'm saying? When you smoking a cigar, you want to be chill. You know what I'm saying? Less movement. You know what I'm saying? Possible. You want to almost be at a standstill. You want to be meditating. You want to be in that meditated state when you're smoking a cigar. Just you and your smoke. But when it's you, your cigar, and them goddamn mosquitoes, you walking around fanning and all that old shit, trying to blow the mosquitoes off for you, swatting the mosquitoes and shit on your legs. That shit has spoiled my smoke. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. I like to be in complete bliss of heaven when I'm smoking my cigar. You know, if you're not comfortable, you will ruin a perfectly good cigar if you're not comfortable. I may try it again here later tonight. I don't know. I just may wait till tomorrow. I had a couple, I had shipped a couple over, and I brought a couple with me. Last time, I couldn't find any cigars in Cebu. I had to get them out of Manila. Yeah, but they weren't the ones I want. They were small ring gauges. They was like some homegrown, something, I don't know, some type of cigars that were made here in the Philippines somewhere. I mean, they were okay, but I like at least a 660 ring gauge. I mean, they were okay. They was quite expensive, for the cigar. Uh, yeah, now I'm serious. Right now, this time is perfect. Let me show you can I flip this bad boy? Doo-doo, doo-doo. No, I'm gonna spin this bad boy around because I flip it. I know I'm gonna cut this phone off. Kind of give you a look at what I'm looking at. Again, I'm on the porch. I'm just chilling. I ain't doing shit. Excuse the construction stuff. We just painted the porch. Got a lot of stuff to do. But anyway, this amount, I'm gonna put you in between that scaffold and the beam a little bit. I need to remove that wire. All this shit just temporary for now. We've been on it for some months now. About time to wrap this stuff up. But this is my view right now. Now is the perfect time to come out here, man, and chill and collect your thoughts and your next move, whatever it is, what you got going on, what you don't have going on. But one thing I don't do is try to figure out what the hell you got going on. It's one thing I'm not going to do. Try to figure out what the hell you got going on. That's just me. I'm not that type of guy. I don't do shit like that. So stay the fuck out of mine. I'm going to stay out your way. But back to the basics though, you know, I think I got back here at the house about, I don't know, about 2 hours ago. Went to the city, check things out in Manila. Not Manila, Cebu. Damn, I'm lying like a motherfucker. But but I was in Manila last week. That's why it was on my mind. All you internet warriors. Oh, but you said you were. No, no, man. I'm in the boo. The boo is where it is for me. I prefer to be in the boo. You know, it's peaceful, especially out here on the coast. But for me, I'd rather be in the boo than Manila. It's more peaceful. I don't know. To me, it seems that people are more productive in the boo. Fuck was that? Uh, than Manila. Yeah, but as far as this project going on with this property, I'm about ready to wrap this up. Spending too much money. Don't get me wrong, the labor is cheap, but too much anything adds up. So, but if you're thinking about building or anything like that, it's a cool thing to do or whatever. Whether you rent or build, you can't go wrong with either. You have to find out what suits best for your situation. Not don't listen to no YouTubers. Oh, do this, do that, live here, live there. No, you got to do your own research. You're not an idiot. Do your own research. Everybody always listen to YouTube. Oh, you said no. Do your own research. You're smart enough to get. You're smart enough to where you at today. Don't lose everything. Listen to somebody else. But you said do this. He said do this. She said do that. No, man. Research. Analyze this shit yourself, man. You got the internet. You got YouTube. But don't specifically listen to no YouTube about what to do about your situation. Your situation is your situation. You're smart enough to figure that shit out. This shit is elementary. Trust me. You don't need nobody to tell you how much money you need to live or where you need to live. No shit like that. No, you figure that shit out yourself. Come over here, figure the shit out yourself. It's okay to get a suggestion or some shit like that. Even then, do your research, man. Really. But a lot of people come over here, man, and get bamboozled. They following these YouTubers and trying to live the lives they live, their followers. No, come over here, man, and do your thing. Yeah, because what works for one is not going to work for you, and vice versa. So basically, come over here and do what you do. Do you? That's what I did. I do me. Even people back home. Oh man, you going way the fuck over there and blah 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 blah. Man, I don't give a fuck. Live your motherfucking life. I'm gonna live my life. Oh, you doing this, you doing that. Hey, you doing the same damn thing, except you doing it where you are. I choose to do what I choose to do. You know, my success is doing what I want to do when I want to do it. It's not about money. It's not about nothing tangible. It's not about nothing I can touch, feel. My life is spiritual. I live a spiritual life. So bottom line is you do you, I'm gonna do me. You know. So by that being said, again, back to the basics, back to reality. It's almost about, well, it is dinner time. Goddamn, the mosquitoes have started. The mosquito, goddamn, I just saw my damn first mosquito. Anyway, the mosquito's back. So by that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take me a good shower. See you guys next time. Who the fuck is that? Okay, nobody. But anyway, see you guys next time. Peace.